Hello, my name is Daryl Nash, and this is our team's International Market Entry Team Presentation for Washington State University's Executive MBA International Business class. Executives for this project are Ted Nolan, Derek Yoon, Daryl Nash, and Paul Miles. We will be presenting a new product into an emerging market. Our proposed product involves direct exporting our digital publishing service into the United Kingdom. We believe the target market is large enough and has sufficient resources to buy. This target market is accessible both to persuasion and delivery. We have conducted research into country conditions and social, cultural, economic, and political factors to support our contention that our product introduction will be successful. In addition, we have considered the competitive environment for our product. We will address what challenges we will have to overcome. We will propose an entry strategy for the company and provide a rationale for this strategy. We will demonstrate our understanding of the factors that influence international market entry decisions and deliver a persuasive case. Our team started by reviewing our current products and evaluating emerging markets to narrow down and identify a new product that will complement our market strategy. Watchdog.org is a project of the Franklin Center for Government and Public Integrity, a nonprofit organization dedicated to the principles of transparency, accountability, and fiscal responsibility. The Franklin Center shines the bright light of transparency into government's darkest corners and exposes the facts about government mismanagement and overreach. The product that we will be introducing to an international market involves a digital publishing company designed to ensure that transparency exists between governments and their respective citizens. The concept is to provide the public with knowledge in a format that is tailored to meet the needs of communicating, but protecting the identity of people that wish to come forward. Ultimately, the objective is not condemning any particular agency or organization, but ensure that gross misconduct is kept in check, to enlighten and keep governments from abusing power. Throughout the world, all government systems are unique, but our product will be most conducive in democratic states with high literacy rates. What's unique about our site is that we will use innovative technology to use virtual private servers to host the website. Users will be required to log into the website using company-provided token keys. This process will protect host site from most legal challenges from governments. Prior to receiving a token key, which allows the user to post their information on the website, Global Watchdog Incorporated representatives must review and verify the poster's allegations. Service level agreement for entire process is 24 hours. Global Watchdog Incorporated representatives will be comprised of volunteers from reputable press organizations and other non-political organizations whose mission aligns with Global Watchdog Incorporated. The country we have targeted to introduce this product into is the United Kingdom. It is in the market screening process that we identify country differences in the local business environment. We looked for countries with a stable political environment, a growing economy where people have purchasing power, and an educated, hardworking labor force. We have evaluated political, economic, and socio-cultural realities that make the United Kingdom market attractive. The core of the population lies in and around London, with significant clusters found in central Britain, around Manchester and Liverpool, in the Scottish lowlands between Edinburgh and Glasgow, southern Wales in and around Cardiff, and far eastern Northern Ireland centered on Belfast. In 2016, estimated net migration rate was 2 migrants per 1,000 population. As of 2015 statistics, the major urban areas consisted of London, Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow, Southampton, Portsmouth, and Liverpool. The population, as of July 2016, was estimated at 64,430,000. Looking at the level of economic development of a country often identifies international business opportunities. Typically, we measure this by indicators such as gross national income and gross national product. Gross national income is the total value of all production within a country and income from outside the country. Gross domestic product is the value of all production in a country. Here you see the values for the United Kingdom from 2014 to 2016. Great Britain has seen a steady increase from 2000 to 2007. However, due to European Union issues, GDP cap may be at risk of dropping in the short future. Regarding broadband infrastructure, grabs taken from online broadband maps show coverage across the United Kingdom, with red highlighting the best places in terms of download speeds and yellow showing the worst. Prime Minister David Cameron vowed to give homes the legal right to fast broadband after saying that internet should be a right. His promise to impose a universal service obligation for broadband suppliers means every household should be able to connect to broadband with at least a 10 megabytes per second speed by the end of his parliament. At the time, he said access to the internet should not be a luxury, it should be a right, absolutely fundamental to life in 21st century Britain. It is well known the best target market will consist of a large number of potential customers with needs that we can satisfy, the capacity to buy our product or service at a reasonable price, and the ability to reach both our goods and our message. The social media market today in the United Kingdom consists of 92.6 internet usage through government-subsidized programs. The country has affordable 4G cell phones, and gigabytes represent 17.9% of the EA usage. Since January 2014, there has been a 6% increase of growth in the number of active social media accounts, and a 7% growth in the number of active mobile social accounts. This has resulted in the average daily use of the social media by users amounting to 2 hours and 13 minutes, which is more than half the time people in the UK spend on the internet in general. More than 7 in 10 adult internet users have a social media profile, and social media use is correlated to age. Facebook's digital audience was 40.7 million users across laptops, desktops, and smartphones and tablets in April of 2015, giving it a rich 86% reach of the digital population. Other social networking services with an active reach of over 40% include Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google. The United Kingdom, a leading trading power and financial center, is the third largest economy in Europe after Germany and France. In 2008, the global financial crisis hit the economy particularly hard due to the importance of the financial sector. Falling home prices, high consumer debt, and the global economic slowdown compounded Britain's economic problems. The deficit still remains one of the highest in G7, standing at 5.1% of GDP as of mid-2015. London intends to eliminate its deficit by 2020, primarily through additional cuts to public spending and welfare benefits. It has also pledged to lower its corporation tax from 20% to 18% by 2020. We believe these political initiatives over the next 5 years will create a market need for increased investigative and reporting methods, and our proposed digital publishing product will fill the gap in the market, allowing us early entry market share. To succeed, multinational companies must be better than local competition, as the local companies know their market and institutional context better than the outsiders do. Regarding levels of competition in the United Kingdom, the level of competition for an anonymous digital published platform to report gross misconduct from the government is limited in the United Kingdom. Our research found only one source, the UK's National Audit Office website, shown here, in which to log a complaint or whistleblow on misconduct. The National Audit Office site would not be anonymous. This allows us to differentiate our product, creating value for the customers. Great Britain in the past decade has seen tremendous changes in their social and cultural landscape. Much like the rest of the European Union, Great Britain's population is stagnating and getting older, which is causing economic pressures on the government and firms who are seeing larger percentage of pensioners and less workers. The drastic increase in population is mainly attributed to mass migration from war refugees from the Middle East and Northern Africa. This sharp increase has created a nationalistic feeling amongst the white majority, who are feeling economic pains, which contributed to the Brexit vote. Our team of executives discovered a site that compares countries according to the Hofstede Cultural Framework. 2 areas that indicate success with digital publishing our watchdog group are individualism and indulgence. The fundamental issue addressed by the individualism dimension is the degree of interdependence a society maintains amongst its members. At a score of 89, the United Kingdom is amongst the highest of the individual scores. The British are highly individualistic and private people. Children are taught from an early age to think for themselves and find out what their unique purpose is in life and how they can uniquely contribute to society. The route to happiness is through personal fulfillment. Indulgence is one challenge that confronts humanity now and in the past. It is the degree to which small children are socialized. Without socialization, we do not become human. This dimension is defined as the extent to which people try to control their desires and impulses based on the way they were raised. A high score of 69 indicates that the British culture is one that is classified as indulgent. People in societies classified by a high score indulgence generally exhibit a willingness to realize their impulses and desires with regard to enjoying life and having fun. We believe these factors indicate the future population of the United Kingdom will desire an anonymous reporting method to continue being these citizens. Regarding the mode of entry for our product, we recommend the direct exporting mode of entry because we do not have a product that is a physical product that would require franchising or co-licensing. Performing this on a direct export basis allows for reduced costs limited to advertising dollars and increased revenue. Differences in national culture represent one of the most obvious features of the international business environment. Being an open society with similar consumer incomes and information and knowledge similar to the U.S. indicates a high acceptance rate of a government watchdog group that offers anonymous submissions. Our team concentrated on evaluating key areas regarding digital publishing, social media, and networking sites. Our research into the digital publishing market identified a study that explains that second-generation web-based technologies, such as social media and networking sites, are increasingly being used by governments for social activities ranging from open policymaking to communication campaigns and customer service. This information draws our conclusion that marketing a digital publishing service in the United Kingdom will have a high impact and is likely to occur as the government looks for more than one particular approach to assist decision makers. In order for digital publication to be successful, a key question is, what do we do when digital publishing starts reaching maturity? Ebooks work well, so let's do more of that. What's been challenging? Anything involving location-based storytelling, intrinsic and overt game-like interactivity, augmented reality, and born digital fiction. As such, the market has already seen the notion of wearable technology creep into public conversations. Key findings include over 60% of respondents believe that digital will have a positive impact on publishers' overall traditional publishing houses' risk failure, unless they adapt their business model to the digital environment. The industry expects to see more interactive content in ebooks going forward. Self-publishing is not seen as a major threat to publishers. However, piracy in the digital age is a key concern for future profitability. Our use of token keys on our VPN network will reduce this risk. According to business research conducted in June 2016 by Emma Lunn in an article titled Managing Currency Exposure, a step-by-step guide for managing risk with foreign exchange, we learned that there are 3 recommendations in this area. We will want to assess our exposure and prepare for a plan to deal with currency movements. We will want to analyze currency risk, and we will want to manage our risk. According to the London School of Economics Law Department's website, we have discovered the emerging disciplines of information communication and technology, media and communications regulations are among the most dynamic and exciting legal developments in recent years. The law department is at the leading edge of these fields. Research is being conducted in a variety of aspects within these subjects, ranging from internet governance and regulation, media content regulation, spectrum regulation, and net neutrality. In summary, based on the following favorable parameters discovered during this examination of the United Kingdom market: the high literacy rate, the high internet use, social media exposure, healthy GDP, high imports and exports, favorable social, economic, and political environment, low opportunity risk, low legal and political risk, and favorable exchange rate, the recommendation of this executive team is that when marketing dollars provide available access, expansion to the digital publishing market be considered. On behalf of our team of executives, we thank you for your consideration.